Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Full Body Compact Space Workout Program. This is a full body muscle growth program. And so for day one, we've got a leg emphasis going on, a few more leg exercises than other exercises. We've got the squat, which the first variation I'm showing you is the goblet squat, where you're taking your dumbbell or your kettlebell and keeping it right underneath your chin, keeping a nice tight core and going down to a parallel position. We've got 4 sets of 10 squats. Most compact spaces, apartment gyms, hotel gyms, even home gyms have some kind of a cable crossover variant. So we're taking our cables and bringing them all the way to the bottom and then attaching the straight bar so we can do the squat in a different way, where we are loading the squat with our arms straight out in front of us, picking it up like so, going down into a squat position. This is a good way not to load the back, however, to put a significant amount of weight on your legs so you can have a nice progressive overload in your squats. You can also do body weight squats, but we're doing 4 sets of 10. Since this is a full body workout, the next exercise we're going to go and move to are the rope face pulls. And the rope face pulls, fantastic. Jeff Cavalieri over at Athlean X is a big advocate of doing the face pulls. He's got many videos on technique and different variations. I would highly suggest going to check out his channel. But right now, we are doing the face pull for 4 sets of 12 reps. A couple of different views here. I was the only one filming, so I apologize for just kind of the static views. And future videos, there will be other people filming, other people performing the workouts with us, and it'll be a pretty fun ride for all of us. We're moving right into the stationary lunge is what I'm doing here. Feel free to do the walking lunge. There will be more days where the lunges are included. So we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps on the lunges here. And I'm setting up each time. So I'm taking my plant foot, driving my knee down, keeping my lunge leg over the midline of the toes, and shortening or lengthening the stride as needed. There is another variation we can do. We can do the single leg squat, which I'll show you here in just a moment once I finish up this last set of the lunge here. So for the single leg squat, what I'm going to show you here in a moment is grabbing a bench, setting your plant leg or your back leg up on it for increased support while you're working on your stabilization. But instead of lunging forward as much, we're just kind of squatting down with the one leg. That's why it's called the single leg squat. A couple of different views of it here. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 of the lunge and or the single leg squat. For our workout today. The next exercise we're moving into are calf raises, where we're doing 5 sets of 10 reps apiece. I'm standing on a couple of fitness mats here to increase the range of motion. For my calf raises, you can feel free to just stand on the regular ground. That works totally fine. But to increase the range of motion and allow for greater muscle growth, more muscle contraction, a little bit of a deficit in between your foot and the floor is going to help with that. Increased progression or immediate progression would be taking off your shoes and grabbing some dumbbells, keeping them at your sides, going up and keeping a nice hold for just a quick second before going back down. keeping that isometric contraction just a little bit. Again, there's a couple of different angles of what it might look like. We have the 5 sets of 10 reps on these calf raises. This is a fantastic workout program, as it will target your full body for 5 days. And there are different emphasis points each day. So you might hear full body and think that that's counterproductive, but actually in hitting a little bit of each body part every day with emphasis on each of the major muscle groups on a different day is quite effective. I suggest checking out maybe some other channels such as Jeff Nippard, again, Athlean X, Jeff Cavalieri. Those guys have some fantastic advice. We're moving on to the front raise and the lateral raise superset for 4 sets of 10 reps apiece. I'm using the cables here, but you can feel free to use the dumbbells if you'd like to. Remember, keep it a little bit lighter because this is isolating your shoulders, primarily your front and your lateral deltoids. And so you're not going to be able to load up as much weight as, say, a compound exercise. We're not trying to swing the weight out in front of us. We're trying to just use a nice controlled movement, motion to really work on those deltoids. Again, 4 sets of 10 where we're moving straight into the lateral raise. I've got the cable out a little bit in front of me to increase the range of motion. I'm trying not to waver, but this workout has started to get to me. I am, at this point, sort of fatigued, but that means that I'm working pretty well. It also means I could probably lighten up the weight a little bit in order to complete the reps without cheating. We are finishing the workout with 5 sets of 12 push-ups. Going nice and deep with the push-ups. The chest is about touching the ground. Keeping the elbows nice and tucked into the side. We're not flaring them out. Keep the scapula retracted. Keeping